Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to our free necklace night. I'm Jennifer Keller. I'm an executive company vice president with Park Lane. I am here with the amazing sales VP, Carolyn Davis Rollin, and we are excited to chat with you a little bit about Park Lane tonight. So how are you doing tonight, Carolyn?
I'm doing great. It's been an awesome week. Our team had a great week. I just earned my 10th trip with Park Lane to go to Amsterdam. I mean, it's just been incredible. So I'm on like cloud nine. How are you doing tonight, Jen?
I'm doing great too. We did just come off a really, really good week. You know, the fall is always extra fun. Like we have found that Park Lane runs a generally equal business throughout the year, but there's just something a little extra special and fun about October, November, December. So holiday season is upon us. So if you are just joining us, make sure you type in the comments who invited you. You know, we will be giving away a free necklace tonight. And that is one of the ways you get entered is you have to let us know that you're here. So comment in there what your stylist's name is, tag her, let her know you're here. And then at the end, we'll explain how you get in the drawing.
Maybe so where you're watching from too, because it's fun. So, you know, in the olden days, everything was like in person and you only had like your little circle of people to talk to. And nowadays with like virtual, we help stylists from coast to coast. So we would love to see where you're watching from also.
I do love that. You know, we'll talk a little bit about our stories in a minute, but I do remember in our previous company, I think 95% of my team was outside of Southern California. No, I'm sorry. In our previous team where I live in Southern California, 95% was in California with me. Like I could drive to their house. And now 95% of my team is outside of California because it's a virtual world. I know. Isn't that crazy?
Except I'm in Kansas, not California.
This is true. Well, you're in the middle. I feel like everybody's a little more central to you.
Yeah, it's still a pretty far drive to California or Florida, but you know.
Oh my gosh. Well, we know some of you have seen us before, but in case we have some new friends, and if you're new and you've never been to one of our free necklaces nights before, drop a 1 in the comments because we're so glad that you're here. Yeah. And so we do want to start by just telling you a little bit about us, about our story. So Carolyn, I'll let you jump in. Tell them a little bit about how you got into this business.
Okay. Well, I actually started in direct sales about 22 years ago. My sister, it was another jewelry company. She called me up and she said, "Hey, Carolyn, I just had a jewelry party and the lady made like $500. I got $500 in free jewelry. I think I'm going to sell the stuff. I think you should too." And I was in my early 20s. I just had a baby. And I said, "What? Are you crazy? That sounds like a scam. I don't wear jewelry. I don't go to parties and I don't know anybody." Click. And then, I didn't even have a party for her, but she did live 3 hours away, but she would come to town every once in a while and do parties for people. And she would tell me about them. And I just rolled my eyes and thought she was crazy. Okay. Now you guys tell me who was crazy. My sister, who had a full-time school teaching job, making good money and making $200 to $300 per party. Carolyn over here, staying at home with a baby, changing diapers, not making any money. Okay. Right. Well, it took me a year to put it together. So a year later, I went to a party that she did for one of my friends. And I thought, oh, this is kind of fun. I'm hanging out with my girlfriends. Somebody else is showing me how to look cute and I can win free stuff. My friend's getting free stuff. So I booked a party and then that eventually led to me signing up, which was amazing. I mean, I used to really lack confidence. I was scared to talk in front of people. I didn't know how to wear jewelry. I mean, everything I told my sister was true, but then I learned you can go, look, this is a necklace. I can put it on and I get compliments. And it was just amazing for me getting to get out of the house and finding something that was mine, like a project, a task. I didn't realize I was bored, but I was bored. Once I actually found something to do that became like my hobby, I had so much fun with it. And then it started actually paying me really good money. And then I'm sure Jennifer will talk about this too, but we were both in the same company, but that company closed during COVID and I was crushed because that was like my social life. That was my trips. That was my church is a big part of my life. My other company was a big part of my life. And of course your family. And a huge chunk of my life just poof went away. And I thought I was going to go into real estate, but Jennifer came over here to Park Lane right away because she already knew all about them. She'd done all the research. And I decided to give it a try and then canceled my real estate classes because it was going so well. Quit my full-time job. Like, I mean, it has just been amazing here. My team is more successful here. More women. I have multiple girls on my team that earn trips and Mercedes cars. It's just been like life-changing, for lack of a better word. I know that sounds cliche, but that's what it has been here. And it's just been incredible.
Well, I love what you just said too. You just said, I just thought I'll give it a try.
Oh yeah.
And
oh my gosh. I did not think I was actually going to do the business. I was like, the kid's a good deal. Some of my friends will buy some stuff from me. We'll see what happens.
yeah.
Oh, here I am. I get this fancy title. Never had a fancy title like this.
I know. My story is a little bit similar to that too, because I remember before I got into this, I was a CPA, and my mom had a friend who sold jewelry. She talked to me, and I just thought the same thing. I thought, well, I'll just give it a try. Like, never in a million years did I think it was going to go beyond like just playing with jewelry and making a couple $100 a month.
That's what I thought.
But I thought, at the time, and even now, I mean, a couple $100 a month, that's great. Like, that just gave me a little bit of breathing room. When I started, I had a baby, I was working, and I kind of just wanted some extra money. Like, we were paying our bills, but I wanted
Fun
some
money.
me money.
Me money. It's so nice. Like guilt-free money that you can spend on something because you're like, I just had a party last night. I made $300 last night. I'm going to go
I know.
to the
And
spa.
you could not have, I never, ever would have believed that I would have been, like, loved it as much as I love it.
Mm-hmm.
And even this morning, I was talking to some leaders, and I'm like, what I love so much is just trying to make this even more efficient and finding little ways to improve it. And what can we do for our team? So it's just fun.
Let's crack the code. What can we do to make it better? It is so fun. It's like my little hobby that I just love so much.
I know. A hobby that you also get paid really well at.
Oh, yeah.
So that's the best kind of hobby to have. So Carolyn's right. We were in the same previous company together. And then when they closed at the end of 2020, I had already kind of looked into Park Lane. So I knew a little bit about them because I could see the writing on the wall where our previous company was going. And when they finally closed, though, even though you could kind of see it going downhill a little bit, it still was a shock. Like, you just thought, I can't believe it happened. You just never thought it was going to happen. And so when it did, for like a split second, I thought, well, maybe I'm done. Like, I have given this 20 years, and it was a good run. That's what I thought. But then I think my husband reminded me that you do not do well when you're bored. I do a lot of add to cart when I'm bored, which is not good when you also don't have a job. So I don't like to be bored, and I miss the challenge, and I miss the people. Like, I was like Carolyn, like, my whole world was there. Mm-hmm. And so I thought, well, I'm going to try Park Lane. And I never again in a million years thought it was going to turn into something bigger than me just having something to do to make a little extra money, that kind of thing. So I joined Park Lane. Carolyn heard about it. She joined Park Lane. So for you, Carolyn, what has been different? What has been good? What makes Park Lane better?
Well, gosh, in my previous company, like, it was good. I mean, I thought it was the best. Every company you're in, they always tell you, we have the best, we have the best, we have the best. I drank the Kool-Aid. I believed it. But once I came over to Park Lane, and they have that whole buy two, get four at half price sale, mm-hmm. where our customers can get the more expensive item at half price, more expensive items at half price. And then as long as they spend $90, they can get a really expensive item for $35. That, I think, is one of the secret components that they have here, because women and men, but mostly women, we love to get a good deal. And the quality of the jewelry is better. The styles of the jewelry are better. Like, I used to like the jewelry at my previous company, but now that I've been over here for a few years, and I'll see some of the stuff we used to have, and I'm like, ooh, that was like not so great. And what we have now is very high-end, designer inspired. Like, I have people look at me and mistake what I'm wearing for the real thing. And so that has been really great. But the fact that my team is so much more successful here because of the training that we have is better, because we're able to Zoom or do Facebook Lives. We're able to reach everyone on our team and help everyone no matter where they are. I think that has been game changing. And the hostess rewards are so good. My average hostess gets over $400 in free jewelry. I've had a hostess get over $1,200 in free jewelry before, just for inviting her friends over to shop. And that is incredible. So everyone on my team, some came from my previous company, some had never done direct sales before. They all make way more money here than they did at my previous company. And I can't put exactly what the exact answer is on it, but it's not a fluke because it's across the board. Like I had a team of 20 or 30 people before, and they could hardly get a booking or do anything to, make anything happen. Here at Park Lane, we just had a girl on our team. She retailed and she's been in for less than a year. She sold over $4,000 this week. And I mean, that's huge. Can you imagine what, I think she makes 35% commission, 35% commission on $4,000 in 1 week. That's life-changing. That could really change the trajectory of your family's budget for the month. That could help you pay cash for Christmas. There are so many things that I've watched. My retail is more than doubled what it was in my previous company. And I see the same thing happening for my team. And Park Lane's programs are just better.
Yeah, they are really good. And I think, when I talk to women and men, but still, like Carolyn said, mostly women about this type of business, one of the biggest objections I hear is, well, I'm just so busy. I just don't have enough time to do this. And it's amazing how you can work this in. Mm-hmm. And that you have so many different ways you can do it. Like, we've done jewelry parties all in person before. COVID changed all that. And now, like, I look at even October, and I didn't do a lot of parties. I was traveling. I was busy with some family stuff. And I still sold about $10,000 in October. And I look back and think, where did that come from? Like, how did I do that? And I look back and think, I had 2 in-person parties. I had maybe a couple online parties. And then I have this VIP group where you just cultivate this relationship where you get all these repeat shoppers. And with Park Lane, new jewelry comes out all the time.
Like that Bramble bracelet that dropped the other day. Yes. My people have been loving this.
I know. Fun. So there's just it's all those little things, which, because there's all these different ways you can do the business, you can fit it in around all the busy parts of your life. So that keeps it fun. That keeps it entertaining for sure. And then, like Carolyn said, our hostesses, tell them a little bit about our hostesses and how they are like the foundation of our business.
Well, yeah. So I've watched friends who sell other products, and I think direct sales is great for all kinds of people. And if some people sell other products and they love it, and I think that's great for them. But a lot of companies don't have like a party plan or a hostess plan. Mm-hmm. And then the amazing thing about our hostess program is when someone decides to have her own event, she invites her friends, whether it's online or at a restaurant or at her office. I mean, it could be anywhere, or it can be virtual, but she brings her friends to you, and she gets double rewarded when 10 of her people shop. So we really help her with that. So then you have 10 new people that are now connected to you. They've hopefully joined your group on Facebook, or they've started following you on Instagram or whatever it is. But oftentimes you get 1, 2, 3, sometimes even 4 new events booked from that one event. And so then each of those events, you meet 10 to 20 to 30 of their friends. And that is what keeps your business going. You're not having to walk up to strangers and saying, hey, do you want to lose weight? Or do you want to try this? So by the way, I sell candles. I mean, with jewelry, and I love all of those products. I buy a little bit of those products from different friends that sell different things. But with jewelry and with our hostess plan, I mean, we meet people out and about all the time because they complement our jewelry. We don't even have to bring it up. And then because there's a party plan, they bring us their people because they want us to help their friends get a good deal. And then they get a bunch of free jewelry. And that is what propels your business forward. You're not having to make cold calls all the time because you're meeting new people at these events. And I think that is just incredible.
Yeah, I do too. I love that part of it. And she's right. But just by wearing jewelry, women compliment you, and that gives you a way to talk about your business without being pushy. And they're usually the ones that bring it up because they're initiating the conversation, which is great. So we do love to sell a visual product. That's fun for sure. What else? What else do you want to tell them? Tell them maybe, how much free jewelry they can earn with this business.
Oh my gosh. Well, there's so many different ways. So every single month we have Rich Rewards Club, and you can earn up to $1,100 in free jewelry from that based off of your sales and or recruiting. You can also be your own hostess as many times as you want. So if people are shopping with you and they're not shopping on somebody else's party, you have them shopping on your party link. So every time you get to 10 orders on that party, you can close it, get $400 in free jewelry, and make your commission. So you're able to double dip in that. You're really able to triple dip because you can place one of those customer orders where you do the buy two, get four at half price, make all your commission from that on a party in your own name. So you're getting the hostess credit. And when you close the party, you get the commission because you're the stylist. It's like, I can believe it now, but at first I could not believe that was allowed, because in our previous company, they were like, oh, no, you can only host one party a year where you're the hostess. And I'm like, why? You know, if it brings in sales and new customers, why would they put that limit on it? And we don't have limits like that here at Park Lane. So you can earn pretty much unlimited free jewelry a month. If you close one perfect 10 party a month where you're the hostess, that's 400 plus the 1,100 free you can earn from Rich Rewards. I typically close 2 to 4 parties a month where I'm the hostess, and probably earn in the realm of $2,000 to $4,000 in free jewelry a month on top of my commission. And what that does for us and you, when you become a stylist, is you're not reinvesting your profit into jewelry. You're able to earn it for free. And because Park Lane is so generous with you, you can be generous with your friends. You can give away jewelry like you're at a parade. You get free jewelry. You get free jewelry. And it's so fun. And people just love you because you become like the jewelry Tinkerbell that's just spreading pixie dust around.
It is fun for sure. Yeah, and with the free jewelry, and the free jewelry keeps it fun. You know, you heard at the very beginning, Carolyn earned her 10th trip just this last week to Amsterdam. So if you like to travel, that's one of my love languages.
Damn t-shirt right there.
Yes, I have that shirt somewhere too. So we both earned this trip to Amsterdam. And I love that too, because I don't get to see Carolyn. Like, she lives in Kansas, I live in California, and these trips are where you get to actually see each other in person. And Carolyn and I have traveled really well together for the last 5 years.
Yeah.
We've been to Paris and Dublin and Hawaii and Cabo, and we're going to Cancun. And then who knows, because in January, they will announce another trip that all stylists can earn.
Which you all should sign up right now, because you could get your feet wet. You could take advantage of the fall selling season, make your kit money back, probably plus make enough money to pay cash for Christmas. And then you would have like your established bookings on your calendar, because January starts the next trip contest. And even a brand new stylist can earn a trip. You do not have to be at a certain level of leadership to earn a trip with Park Lane, which is also very different. In my previous company, you had to be, it was like a designer trip. You had to be at like this certain level of leadership to earn these trips, but anyone can earn these trips here at Park Lane. Even if you're at the first level of leadership with just one person on your team, you can start going for the Mercedes car program. I don't even know, we've lost track how many people on our team are eligible to either they have a Mercedes that Park Lane pays for, or they take a $500 cash bonus. I'm sorry, my dogs are barking. My son is making noise. There's nothing I can do about it right now. But yeah, the fact that Park Lane is so incentive based and not quota based, there's not this fear mentality of, oh my gosh, if I don't do this, I'm going to lose my title, or I'm going to lose this. We never go backwards here. We never lose our title. We never lose our commission level. All you can do is earn more free stuff. And so it just gets better and better and better. And I think that's fun, because it just fosters this feeling of happiness and warm fuzzies, because we're always winning jewelry. I mean, like this particular month, just a few days ago, they announced all kinds of extra free jewelry we can earn on top of the normal stuff. And sometimes I get jewelry in the mail and I have to stop and think, how did I earn this? Because we earn so much extra free jewelry, and it's so much fun.
It is. And I have actually had people ask me if we get paid in jewelry, and I will tell you no. Like, we get paid in real dollars like everybody else. We earn a lot of free jewelry, but you do get paid real money. And as Carolyn said, you know, we have found more people on our team making money, which is, you know, probably the biggest reason why people get into this, is to make money, whether it's, you know, a couple $100 a month, a couple $1,000 a month. We have girls on our team who do all those things. So let me talk for a second about how much money you do make here. So as a fashion stylist coming into Park Lane, you start at a 30% commission, which is, higher than the industry average. And then if you decide you want to build a team, that's totally optional, but it is one of the most rewarding parts of our business, not only financially, but just relationally and, just professionally, learning how to be a leader, all those things. So once you start building a team, you start increasing your commission. So our first level is you start making 35%, and you can go all the way up to 50%. And like Carolyn said, you never go backwards. And as you start building a team, and that kind of gives you a second stream of income, another component to that is you get paid all the way down. You don't break off at 3 levels like our previous company did. You actually get paid in infinite levels down. And if you have direct sales experience in leadership, like both of us did, if you're one of those that has done or you currently do any kind of direct sales, drop a 2 in the comments, because Park Lane has this program that I still have not seen another company do, where they recognize.
This is the program that got me to sign up.
Oh, for sure. Like they recognize and respect leadership experience. And I don't know what that would look like for you, but if you have that, it is definitely worth talking to your stylist about it, because what they may do is bring you in at an equivalent level to where you have been in the past, whether that's somewhere you're at currently, because many people do multiple things, or something you even did 10 years or more ago. They respect that. So I know for both of us, I'm sure, especially after our company closed, and we know of a lot of that happening lately, our company's going to affiliate, or just a lot of changes in the industry. For Park Lane to say, we recognize that you have that experience and we're going to bring you in at a VP level, was very validating. Like, I just thought, thank you. Thank you for recognizing that I've put in years of work. It's kind of like the analogy, if you were a lawyer and you changed firms, they wouldn't make you start at a paralegal. Like, they're like, no, you're a lawyer. We're going to bring you in as a lawyer, that kind of thing. So make sure you let your stylist know if that's the case. And then unless you could think of something else, let's chat for a second about our team.
Oh, our team is awesome. We have there's a brain, this Jennifer, that is super organized. And she has this whole board system set up for us. So we have access to party scripts, graphics, any training that's ever been done, you can find it. So she's super organized. We have Lisa Tallarico, who is fashionista. So is Genevieve McKay. We have Brandy Bauman, who is excellent on strategy and systems. Yeah. And there's me, who just can talk a lot. There's we have all of these different people. Rayanne Flickinger, she is this amazing coach. She's super good at working one-on-one with her team. And we all work together. Us leaders, we meet regularly and we plan events for the team. We decide what kind of graphics you all need. And we do so much behind the scenes to help make it easy for you, because we know a lot of you work full time, and we want to make this as easy and as simple for you as possible. We even provide lives on Sunday night that you can use in your parties or in your VIP groups as you're learning to do your own lives. I mean, the onboarding system that we have here and the continuing education that we provide, and we really customize it for each individual stylist. So we have all these options, but if you only want to do this type of party, then we'll be like, okay, use this. We'll give you this script. And that has really been amazing. The collaboration on this team and the idea sharing, and nobody is hoarding their ideas. It is everybody wants everyone to be successful. And that has been huge.
Yeah, I think one of my goals is to help keep this as easy and fun for you as possible, because this is my full-time job. It's Carolyn's full-time job. Like, it is our job to make it fun and easy for you. That's what we get paid to do. And I love that. Like, I've never had a job, like, even, I'll just share this. So my husband is looking closer to retirement, and our financial advisor asked me, when are you going to retire? And I'm like, retire? Like,
why?
Why? I'm just getting started and this is so fun. Why would I ever retire? So it is really a fun business. And like she said, with our team, we are very collaborative. And I was thinking, we were talking about the hostess benefits and all the things. Like, we walk you through every step of what you need to do. Like that is also our job, is to show you exactly what to do to make this easy. And then, Park Lane gives away a ton of stuff. There's always a bracelet to go for, like these Bramble bracelets that Carolyn was talking about. We earned these free last month, I think. They've got all kinds of other jewelry coming up that you can earn free. And then even our team, like in October, our team, we gave away an iPad, we gave away Gucci sunglasses, Kate Spade purses, Tory Burch sneakers. Like we do fun stuff too, because we want this to be fun for you. We want you to love this as much as we do. So if you have any other questions, please let us know, tag one of us, or ask your stylist. Carolyn, did I leave anything out?
Probably, but every time we get done, we think, oh my gosh, we should have said this. But we also want to keep it to a limited time, because we want you guys to have time to watch it and get back to your families. We do want to give you a secret word, because in the caption above, there is a little Google Doc survey. And when you fill that, it's literally like only 4 questions. It takes like 3 minutes, maybe. I feel like our secret word, what do you think our secret word should be this week?
You know what? I keep going back to that. It should just be try. Because I think, go ahead.
I just thought of something we forgot, but go ahead and finish your try thought.
Good. Don't forget what we forgot. But I keep thinking of try, because Carolyn said that in the beginning. She thought, I'll just try this. And I thought in the beginning, I'll just try this. And neither one of us thought 20 plus years later, we would still be sitting here telling other people, just try this. But we are proof that this can be successful. This can be fun. So.
Well, and out of all the other people that have decided to just try it with us, even if they tried it and they only did it for 6 months, none of them were like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I did that, because the kits, that's what we didn't talk about.
Oh yeah, thank you.
You can get started for as little as $129. You get to pick out $500 worth of jewelry. You have your website for an entire year. And that $129, we almost always make that and more at your launch party that a leader from your team will help you with. And so if your friend who invited you is a brand new stylist, don't worry. She's got someone who's going to step in and help do your launch party. And you're going to make all the money from that. You're going to get all the bookings. You're going to get all the free jewelry. But the fact that you can get started for just $129, even if you go on and you do 4, 5, 6 shows, or you do it for 3 or 6 or 9 months, and then you decide, it really wasn't for me. Usually you're not out any money, because you make so much at the parties you do before you decide it's not for you. But oftentimes what happens is you get better and you get better and you get better, and you think, wow, this is actually real business. I could actually make a living here. So the kit price is super affordable. We have 2 other options. There's a medium-sized kit that's $229, and you get to pick out 1,000, or $439, you get to pick out 2,000. But I would recommend either doing the medium or the small kit, and then just making purchases on your own party, because you can get whatever you want that way. And when we shop on a party where we're the hostess and we get the extra free credit, and we're doing the buy 2, get 4 at half price, and you make commission even on the half price items. It's crazy, crazy good. You save, I think we get our jewelry for like 60 to 80% off doing it that way. And that helps you earn awards and more free jewelry. So it's like this constant cycle of free and discounted jewelry that then leads to more free and discounted jewelry. It's so fun.
That's right. And that's why we think you should just try it.
Yep.
So that is our word. Put try on the survey. I'll post the survey link above. And again, if you have any other questions, let us know. But thank you for joining us tonight. Make sure you tag your stylist in the comments if you haven't yet. And we hope to see you again soon. Bye, everyone.
Bye.